So I'm going to be really vulnerable here for a second, but I really think that this is something that everybody needs to hear. Um, this guy at work, man, he just told me something that like, really fucked me up. Me and my wife just had a new baby. She's 2 months old, a little over 2 months old, and she has been so hard. Our first daughter wasn't this hard. I mean, she was an easy baby, and my daughter is she's colicky, and so anybody that has had a colicky baby knows that they will just cry for hours on end for no reason. They could be fed, changed, loved, comfortable. They're just work 24 hours a day, and she doesn't want to sleep regularly. She doesn't want to be put down. She's work all the time, and it has completely changed the dynamic of our household. I mean, how things run when I get home in the morning, me and my wife's intimacy, our time together that we get to spend, all of it has changed. And I don't care what anyone says or how strong your marriage is, that will drive a wedge between you guys. And so we got into a big fight a couple days ago, and it bled over into the next morning. Well, today, the guy I work with, I was just talking to him, and he was like, "Are you doing all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." He was like, "You seem a little bit different, you know. Normally, I'm like really chipper and laughing and funny and stuff." And I was like, "Man, it's just me and my wife. We just got into a big fight the other day, and it's just kind of, kind of bleeding over. I haven't even talked to her this morning." And I told him, I was like, I'll just, whenever I get home today, I guess we'll figure it out. If not, whatever. And he said, "Who told you that?" And I was like, "What do you?" Well, I mean, that's my plan, whenever I get home. And he said, "No, who told you that you were going to make it home?" And my face just dropped because I realized what he was telling me. And he said, "Look, I'm not a relationship counselor and the last person to tell somebody what to do." He said, "But the biggest assumption that we take for granted is that we're going to be back home, make it back home whenever we leave for work in the morning." He said, "You need to call your wife." So, I had to pull over here away from him because what he told me just like really fucked me up. And, now I'm, fixing to call my wife. So